Yo, 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 what up? It's your boy Just Kev out this bitch chilling, man. Been a little active lately, so I couldn't react to all these games. Plus, they on all these different streaming platforms, so it'd be kind of hard to catch every game because you know what I'm saying. Funds ain't all that. I can't be subscribed to every service. But I'm gonna talk about the playoffs and stuff a little bit real fast before I get into this reaction. Um, so far, OKC and San Antonio has capped off their first round. So they already advanced to the next round. They still waiting on OKC's waiting on the Lakers to close out their series. And all right, so here we go. We got the first bracket. We got the Western Conference. So yeah, OKC swept the Suns, and the Lakers are up 3-1 on the Rockets. So once the Lakers close out the Rockets, hopefully the Lakers close out the Rockets. They'll be playing OKC in the next round. San Antonio just finished off Portland. And once Minnesota and Denver finish their series, which I think they're tied at 2-2 right now. I could be wrong. Hold on. I actually take that back. Minnesota is up 3-2 right now. Yeah, Minnesota is up 3-2 right now. So once if Minnesota can get this fourth win, then they'll be playing the Spurs in the next round. That'll be pretty interesting. The Lakers have been exceeding, especially without their two primary ball handlers. Marcus Smart has stepped up a lot. He's been handling the role while Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic have been out. Austin Reeves should be coming back tonight in tonight's game. So we'll see how good he is and you know what I'm saying, if he's actually all the way fully healthy. And that should even furthermore close out the game for Houston since KD has been already ruled out of this game. Don't know what's going on with Kevin Durant. I think they said it's his foot. That's very unfortunate because it just adds to his playoff lure, and it kind of keeps diluting his legacy just a little bit because he had to run and go join the best team to get your championships. Like it's kind of like, are you really that guy? You can never take your own team really. But anyway, um, Lakers gonna have a lot ahead of them dealing with OKC. They defending champs. They got a lot of swag. They got a lot going on. They brought back pretty much the same damn team, so there's no reason for them to not be feeling strong about repeating. Although it is still tough, and LeBron is still that boy. Again, no timetable on when Luka coming back. AR coming back tonight. Minnesota and Denver. I haven't really watched any of this series. I know Denver was kicking ass at first. Actually, I'll probably try to do a quick reaction to that so I can get a little more info and knowledge on what's going on to them with them. But yeah, Denver was whooping ass at first, and then I think the Timberwolves ran off two straight, and they must have pulled another one. I don't know exactly how that series went. I got to keep my eye closer on it now. It's gonna be a little bit easier now that we got two series over with. So now we can focus a little more. It's kind of a lot when you got you know 4 games on the East Coast and 4 games on the West. All right, now if we get over here to the Eastern Conference, this conference has been a little more. They've been hooping on this side, man. Start off with first place Detroit, man. They down 3-2 right now, or 3-1 actually, because they've been playing their series a little later than everybody else. But the Pistons are losing, and it's kind of crazy. Orlando had to go through the play in to get in. You know what I mean? They almost didn't even make the playoffs. Paolo Banchero, got to put some respect on his name. I thought he was kind of buns, but he been hooping. Jalen Duren has been a big disappointment so far in this series. Cade Cunningham, he needs another bona fide shooter out there with him, or somebody who can go and get a bucket. Everybody else just kind of sits around and wait for him to make a play for them. You can't have four guys sitting around waiting for you to make a play for them. You know, somebody got to be able to go get their own bucket. Azure Thompson, he tries his best, but he don't really have the dribbles and handles that I think he needs to really get all the way in his bag. He'll probably have to work in that in the offseason, which might be here sooner than later if they don't find some way to get these games back. They still got a chance, but it's good and crazy. Then we moved down to Boston and the Sixers. Boston and the Sixers, that's been a pretty interesting because it looked like Boston was gonna pretty much hand the Sixers their ass and send them on their way. But Joel Embiid came back from injury, and he been putting up I think 30 points in both games that he been back, and the Sixers have won. And shout out to the rookie VJ Edgecombe because he did save one of those games while Embiid was still hurt. So that series is very interesting right now. The Knicks and the Hawks, they were actually tied before last night's game at 2-2. The Knicks came out and they did what they're supposed to do. They held down home court. Karl-Anthony Towns went crazy. Jalen Brunson went nuts again. Another 30-point game, I believe he had. If it wasn't 30 points, he was close to it. Uh, and shit, the Cleveland and Toronto series. I thought that series was gonna be kind of sweet. I thought Cleveland was gonna get them out of here pretty fast, but then that ended up turning into a series, and I haven't been able to catch them on streaming. Again, man, all these services, I want the NBA to bring it all to 1 to 2 platforms. Y'all got Amazon Prime, ESPN, fucking Peacock, all this shit. But anyway, so I can't really speak too much on the Cleveland and Toronto series. I know they locked in pretty intense battle right now. So yeah, it's kind of up in the air in the East, man. A lot of craziness is happening on that side.